Well, this isn't that wide a camera. There we go.
Welcome to the webcast. Tonight is our 89th show.
just do this all. Moral support.
I hope you guys can hear me. I didn't sound check myself. Yay! Sue is here. I'm really excited. It's been half a year since I've seen Sue, so you have to understand my excitement.
Yeah, you've changed.
We were like...
Not at all. Stay exactly the wonderful same that you are.
Well, I'm open to improving, too.
I would have taken improvement.
Yeah. For the better. Not at all.
Sue is my song studio sister. We wrote a song together. It's pretty dark.
It was awesome.
And a lot of fun. So, yes. Sue Newberry and the Law, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. If you are watching online, which you are, otherwise you wouldn't hear me saying this, you should join the chat room. If you go to Meghan with an H, Morrison, 2 R's, 1 S, music.com, that's MeghanMorrisonMusic.com/webcast. There is an open chat room there. Anybody can join. And in fact, we have a Slender member sitting by the computer right now, eager to talk to people. Spin it around, Phil. Yeah. Oh.
Here he is.
There,
tipping
oh,
away.
there he, almost. There he is.
Yay!
And if you flip it upside down, Phil, Phil has come to help us out on. Sorry, I meant to flip it towards you. That's Phil's shirt and his hand. Phil's helping us out on video today. So yeah.
Oh, nice focus.
This is probably the most people we've ever had on the webcast in one show. It's a big night. I think the other time was when Mike Field was on the show and he had his jazz band here, the quintet. I think it was. But so basically, I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys play some more music. But I am going to say that if you're in the chat room or you're not, you can be. We're going to be taking interview questions from the chat room for you guys to ask Sue and the Law, as well as Slender when it comes their turn. Also, if you just want to, shout accolades or woo-woo, and we can pass that along as well.
Virtual flowers.
Yeah. Throw
We give
virtual
members
flowers.
of Slender full permission to answer any questions on our behalf. No, for about
Nice.
25 minutes.
What's your greatest inspiration?
Slender.
Exactly.
Sean Rumford.
So, without further ado, more music by Sue Newberry and the Law. 2 more songs, then Slender, then I'm going to play a couple tunes, and then we're cyber jamming at the end, but we'll talk more about that later.
So, Sue Newberry and the Law, did we officially duke it out as to which song would be next?
I believe Talk. This is one of
Okay.
our newest songs.
Settings.
You went a little bit.
Settings.
And, this is Dan from the Law and Mim from the Law, and we're short another 3 members of the Law. We're a 6-piece
Is
ourselves.
that illegal?
The legal members of the Law are not present.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, nice.
Anyone online wants to ask Slender about when our CD release party is? I'm sure they probably know the answers to that as well.
He doesn't look like you know.
Joel?
When is it?
Well, you're gonna have to ask online.
You don't know either.
Please text in your
Stay
request.
tuned, we'll let you know.
We'll let you know at the end of this song. So
Okay.
you'll have to wait.
We all set?
No, I'm not set. Hold on.
Dan.
Okay, I'm set.
Okay.
Sean, can you hold this for me, please? I don't need it for this song. Thanks.
Oh, you mean not just for a
No,
second?
like for the whole time.
I'll fill in.
Yeah. It's mostly just F, actually.
You can play F the whole time if you want.
First friend.
Not the chord, just the note.
Oh.
Just the.
For all you folks jamming at home, now you know. Just hum.
Alright. We're living in the black. Can't take it back. It's just a little whisper. I count on one finger. And time is now. And talk is cheap. It's cheap. was it mine to take? And so I wait and wait, and time it rolls over, and I'm the fool. And so it goes slower, and time so
That was Phil on the wind chimes.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. So it's mind blowing, I know, but there was a question in the chat room about your CD release.
And Slender didn't know the answer?
Slender was going to offer an educated guess, but we decided maybe we'd let Sue talk
Based
about
on the
it
performance,
instead.
it might be way into the future. Here's what I recommend.
We're really excited because actually yesterday we received our mastered tracks and things are in production, and we have a CD release party, an entire party, on March 28th at 3030 Dundas West. March 28th.
Yes, I know where approximately that is.
It's in the
It's the address is 3030 Dundas West. Clever.
Yes, it is clever, and it's in Toronto, which means I could go.
Yay! Yeah, this is like the first official announcement about it, actually.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, we haven't announced it yet.
Consider that a
Awesome.
privilege.
We are saving it.
Yeah, that's
For you guys.
exclusive information
Yeah,
here
it's
on the
exclusive.
online
Lives,
Indie
yeah.
Jam.
Yeah.
You heard it
The
here.
channels will be
world is
clogged.
buzzing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Twitter sphere.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's a 6-song EP. It's called Shine, 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 Shine.
Just like you.
No.
Aw.
We're a 6-song EP.
Yeah.
And all 6 members of the Law are performing on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Mhm.
Cool. And where did you record it?
At a studio in Toronto called Inception Sound Studios. Really lovely.
Awesome. Who do you have a producer, or did you self-produce?
Yes. We had a couple of producers. Our producer, co-producer, and mixer. His name is Dave Hermiston, and he is amazing.
Yay, Dave.
He's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Will
We
he be
couldn't-
at the CD release?
We hope so.
Better be.
Yeah, he definitely will be.
So he can
Definitely.
sign CDs too.
Yes, absolutely. And our other producer for a couple of the songs is his name is Brett Higgins. He is a member of the Great Lakes Swimmers. He plays bass
yeah.
with them, and he did a great job of kind of stepping in and listening and telling us how to do.
What to stop doing.
Fix that. That's great to have a second set of ears, for sure. And I'm assuming you guys took your time and kind of did it right. You didn't
Ooh, yes.
like, fly over it. That's good. I recommend that because I didn't. My poor band. Like 1 month, I was just like, okay, guys, we gotta make an album. And I had a lot of literally sleepless nights for that month, but I was determined, man.
Good for you. There's
Yeah.
merit in that too, though, right?
There
the live
is.
off the floor, like capturing a moment.
Yeah, it just didn't sound as good as it could have, though. I've gone back and I've started remixing them.
B-sides.
But yeah, we could do a whole like talk show on recording and
The do's and
philosophy
don'ts.
and
Yeah.
approaches. You know, Tales from the Crypt kind of thing. But I think I should let you play some more music. That's
Sure.
cool with you
I'm
guys.
in. I'll
So
play.
one more song from Sue Newberry and the Law, and then we're gonna have Slender on. Yeah, we are.
And we're going to answer their question.
Yes.
Wanna go?
Yeah.
All right.
I've learned a lot about
Okay,
them.
we've got some more
last
Slender members hopping into the chat room, so you're gonna have to fight over who you talk to.
We're taking requests.
One at a time.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Right.
You're not allowed in the chat room.
Yeah.
All right. The last song we're going to play is called Gold, and it is the first track off of Shine, 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 Shine. We've actually playing some low-key ones tonight, acoustic jams. Day is darkened since the sun has more metallic glints against your teeth and their sharp tips that shape the lie that left your lips. Few things are absolute. The sky and your jeans are blue. South and then west for 2 hours will bring me from here to you. I see white right through your fibs. I feel it sharp under my ribs. The echo is so very long. Watch it as it all returns to gold. Towers collapsing inch by inch. It's like bricks under a leaning bridge. What we built won't give no quarter. All it is rock and mortar. Little pebble in your throat. Water passing over a scapegoat. A sandal wear down any stone. Given time and left alone. But leave it where it will pool. Leave it for another fool. Leave it as it's left untold. Legend says it'll turn to gold. The sun will go down every day and rise again for its display. Colors smashing into gray, trying so hard to light my way. And all day long the air is sweet till that moon drops our body heat. Vessels narrow when it's cold, leaves you surprised at what the heart can hold. But somewhere in the open air we hear a whisper, it's not fair. I will stand and watch from here. Watch it as it all returns to gold. Sharp under my ribs. The echo is so very long.
Watch it as it all returns to gold. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet song.
Okay, guys. Very lovely, very So right now, because we have to change over some keyboards, we have how many? 5 or 6 keyboards in here right now? So many keyboards. Do you know
Everyone
how
brought
many keys
one.
that is? It's like 88 plus 66 plus. I don't know.
I'm not sure if I can
Anyway, right now, while we're switching over instruments, I'm going to play a little music video for you by the lovely Chloe Charles, who had her CD release party last Wednesday. Yeah, you know Chloe. Yeah, awesome. Of course. So we're going to play her business
That's
video
not causing crazy sounds.
right now while we're switching over, and then Slender will be right
The
up.
last one was my favorite.
Here we go.
See,
Got this.
that's what happens. We're all like.
There's a hole in a metal, and she can't seem to fill it up. There's a hole in a metal, and my heart can't mend it up. But why does she try to find an occasion to mend it up? When all the while search and hide for identity that she's not. But girl, I like your business. I like your business. Girl, I like your business. Whoa, let's have a good time. There's a crack in the ceiling, and we see right through the top. There's a crack in the ceiling, and the sky won't fill her up. But why does she try to find an occasion to mend it up? When all the while search and hide for identity that she's not. But girl, I like your business. I like your business. Girl, I like your business. Whoa, let's have a good time. Girl, I like your business. I like your business. I like your business. Girl, I like your business. Whoa, let's have a good
Yeah, let's do it.
What are we doing?
Isn't it? We'll just play something. We're just gonna play something.
Okay.
Let's take a word from the room. Does anyone?
Chat room?
Does anyone have a word that we could base a song off of? A spontaneous composition?
So we're live, right? So hey, we're Slender. And we're gonna play a song based on any word anybody gives us in the chat room.
You guys are tall, man.
Filibuster Bird.
So that's 2
I don't even know
words.
what a
2
filibuster
words.
is.
Go with filibuster.
Filibuster.
Just go on how you whatever you think it might mean. Okay?
It's political.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yes, I know what it is. I totally know what it is.
It's on the West Wing.
Okay. Well. I already have filibuster.
That's my new favorite made-up song. It was very Filibird. He's like a filibert, only different. I'm sorry it's kind of dark in here. First step was getting the new mixer. Did you see the new mixer? Show them the new mixer, Phil. It's so exciting. I can't explain how much better the sound is. I know, it's crazy. What? Don't press any buttons, Phil. So yes, I don't think we could have pulled this off tonight with this many people without that mixer. So thank you to Roman Riccio, who has been on the webcast and helped me pick that one out. And to Muggle Effects and Piece of Play and Poi Poi for helping me sound check it this weekend before the show to make sure it worked before I brought all these people in here. So next step is lampshades, right, Phil? What do you think?
I kind of like the J-cloth.
We got some J-cloth action right now. A camera? A real camera?
Well, yeah.
You should just make a handle out of duct tape.
Well, you know,
Could do a handle out of it.
You don't want to lose the like cool indie vibe though.
Oh, excellent! Excellent.
Filibuster success. The
Satisfaction.
motion pass. Yes. That's a first.
Now, you guys do have some of your own original material as well. I mean, that was original, obviously. I didn't mean to imply it wasn't. But
we have composed
you have
material.
premeditated original music.
Totally.
Okay.
We have non-spontaneous compositions.
Excellent. And you're going to share
Yeah, that's
one or
what we'll
two
do
of
now.
this?
We,
Yeah.
When we play, we kind of like to do both.
Cool.
And so we figured we'd maybe do one of each.
Yeah, absolutely. And I completely encourage this because it is meant to be an online jam. So the more jamming, the better. And these guys, I'll let you in on a secret. They said that they'd play with me when I do my song, so we'll see what happens. But yes.
I don't know what she said.
Okay. I'm going to get out of the way again. You guys
Yeah, let's do it.
rock and
Is
roll.
everyone good?
It's funny how we're gonna start with a free vibe again.
Whatever.
I thought we should just like transition, but then
I know, that's the thing too. Yeah. Okay, let's start it up. Look at all this.
More room
Look at
for
all this
Phil.
video.
Oh, yeah, I just gonna play guys. that song's not gonna get. Or it's hard to remember.
I mean,
It definitely
it's-
always gets
Yeah,
epic at the end.
E and G. It's like
E and G.
It's just all these ones.
And this chain, the bathtub drain thing. That's so cool. You're one of the coolest drummers I know now because you have a bathtub drain on your cymbals, and because your snare is yellow.
I know.
And that's my favorite color.
It works good with your red drum.
Absolutely, it's like Ronald McDonald in here.
I'm trying to get a sponsorship.
Yeah, it's in the works. It's in the
Oh,
works.
man.
Big Macs for everyone.
Yeah.
You could have food for your tourists. Just say.
Kids meals, yeah. Happy meals, sorry, happy meals. All right, you can tell how long it's been since I've
Yeah.
gone to McDonald's.
Yeah,
So we do have a question from the chat room, Slender
Sweet.
Band. Where does the name Slender come from?
Oh man, we were all hanging out one day, and we'd been playing some music, and Rob was telling us all about this new independently made computer game that he'd been playing called Slender, and he said it was really scary, impossibly scary to even play. And we were like, how could it be? It's a video game. Like, how could you be scared by digital pixels on a wall, right? But, so we have a projector at our house. We don't have a TV, we just watch movies on the wall. So we decided to play this game, like, in the dark on a projector.
They all live together except one, right?
Except
Yeah.
Rob,
I live
who
like-
lives like a block away.
Yeah. Across the park.
Yeah.
across the park. It's really cute.
And literally, probably within 15 minutes, like, 4 of us, I wouldn't say grown men, but like men, you know, we're screaming, like, just screaming like girls in our living room playing this game.
And like you, when Slender would appear, you would like cower, like take your hands away.
Yeah, you take your hand off the computer as if that would protect you from.
So, and then
What was
why
that?
did we decide that was a
I just like that, and we're all like,
fear-based name?
yeah, and we're all like, and we're all kind
You're
of,
all
like,
pretty scary dudes, you know?
Yeah, exactly. We're intimidating, I think.
But we're also like all sort of like lanky, awkward, skinny dudes too. So it also works.
I have a comment. We were talking
Oh,
about
we have a
internet
comment
memes a
in
little
the
earlier.
show.
Is not Slender Man also one of those
It is.
things?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
the
Definitely.
video
Yeah.
game is based off an internet meme as well. Like someone made a game based off. There's all these like. Well, Rob, you know more about it than me. Why don't you
I
talk
don't know.
about Slender Man?
I don't really know. I just know the video game.
Yeah, there is some kind of
Yeah,
legend.
it closer resembles this.
Yes. Except like, and like no ears.
No, but isn't there like a weird man in a suit who's
Yes.
has been seen in the back of all these pictures where children went missing and
It
stuff?
was just yeah, I guess so. But I
There's-
think it was just
You want that associated with your name?
Yeah, exactly.
Joel does.
Parents, do not bring your kids to a Slender show.
To be honest, I've never been very good at naming bands. I hate doing it, and I just kind of like the sound of it. And I was like, let's just do that until someone has a better idea.
I like it too. So.
And
I like it.
yeah,
It's easy to remember.
yeah.
And another question was, what genre would you classify yourself as?
Yeah, it's really hard to say, I guess. We all play so many different kinds of music, and we're all involved in a lot of different projects. I guess we've all like sort of studied a fair bit of jazz, so there's a lot of that in there. But
Did all of you go to Humber?
Rob went to U of T. The rest of us all went to Humber.
Yeah, I find that as soon as you start improvising, people generally tend to think of it
As
like,
jazz.
they tend to call it jazz. Like, it doesn't really matter what we would call it. I find a lot of people call what we do jazz, even though there's elements of hip hop and rock and jazz and all kinds of that stuff.
Well, everything's a fusion now, and fusion's very common with jazz,
Yeah.
right? So you can just expect that most modern jazz is going to be some
Yeah.
kind of fusion of some kind.
The word jazz is just so overloaded with meaning. Some people hate jazz because it reminds them of something really boring and like elevator music, and some people hate jazz because it reminds them of some crazy abstract music that is inaccessible and just way too artsy for them. And some people associate it with Frank Sinatra. I don't know. It's just it's kind of so many different styles now that it doesn't really have a real meaning anymore. But
I think it's up to someone else to name what music is. You know what I mean? Like musicians create, and then someone else comes along and decides what it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't.
Historically, it's
it's-
sort of been
I try not to.
labels,
I try
right?
not to think about it.
The record label decides what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In the past, at least.
Maybe
I'm-
Slender can be a style of music.
Yeah, Slender. It could be Slender music for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, we're just
That's really owning it. I often get into this discussion with other artists about genre because even I've had a hard time trying to figure out what box to put myself in, or multiple boxes, because you can do that now. You just hyphenate or slash, you know. And I've gone through so many different types of descriptions just trying to find a way to describe what it is that we do, because it's so common now that music is inspired by so many different types of music, because music is so much more accessible. We are experiencing so much more, so how can you not be influenced by so much more? So then how do you know, categorize something for the sake of marketing, right? That's really all it's for. So you can communicate to people who haven't heard your music what it might sound like, so they can decide whether or not they want to listen to it, when really it'd be better if they just listened to it and figured out if they liked it or not.
Yeah.
But who has time to do that?
But
That's a
it's
lot of
true.
music.
You need terms that help people know if they're gonna like something without having to spend hours and hours getting to know you. I mean, you call this, and I think on the Facebook thing you call this a jam band, which I'm not totally opposed to.
Yeah.
I actually kind of, like if you
Fish, right?
call it like a instrumental jam band with elements of blah blah blah, that works for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Specifically,
That's the term I used so that I could communicate with people to get an idea of like,
Exactly.
oh, these guys aren't going to be doing only stuff they've written before. They're going to be jamming stuff live on the spot. Yeah, so that was kind of the thinking behind that. Yeah, this has been a very interesting discussion. Thank you, Slender Band. And if we did commercials, this would be a time where we cut to them, but we don't, so. Instead, we're going to bring my brother in. Here's Evan. And he's going to shake and percuss. He's going to shake a percussion instrument. Tambourine. And we're going to do a couple of songs with Slender, hopefully, playing along. We'll see how it goes. The songs are really simple, but Sue, can I use your guitar?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. I'm probably going to sit on the couch.
String end got me.
And then all of us, Sue Newberry and the Law, myself and Slender, are all going to jam together and create something random at the very end of the show. So if you have an idea for what we should jam about, let Dan know in the chat room. No. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Okay, so they all start kind of quiet. The first one is an original. The second one's going to be a traditional East Coast tune that I'll require people to stomp their feet on. But this one, I'm not a guitar player. I'll preface that. It's a 2-chord song. You can play along at home. I don't know what they're called, but that's the first chord. That's the second chord. G and A? Okay. It's a song I call Frost. And you guys just come in whenever you feel motivated. I will give it all away to hold you in my arms and pray beside this open frosty grave and show you how it feels to be loved, to be loved. Oh, nice. You tried your best to be good, living a life of wish I could. Now I need to be more honestly the one that would. In hand your tortured sword was drawn to take your life before it's done, when all you wanted from the world was to be loved, to be loved. Oops. Here we go. One step I take to lead, behind me 3 more outcast sheep, for the night sleep. Oh, 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 oh. I need some help with the O's, Sue. Oh, and anyone else, really. Yeah, keep going with the O's. Oh, make it haunting like. Oh, so I'll scratch the scab that doesn't heal, or bury perils of the past. Hold close, my dear, a friend at last will bring us hope. Break off the cast. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that was awesome! I'm so excited! Yay!
That's my new favorite band.
What are we gonna call ourselves? You guys are good with names.
We're good with names.
Name. What if we spell Slender backwards?
Yeah, whoa.
Ask the
Tell
engineer.
yourselves good with names.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Slender backwards redness?
Redless.
Redness.
It's redness.
Redness. Redness.
That's actually kind of a
That's
word.
red nail.
Rednose.
Oh, I
Red
forgot
nose.
that.
Red nose.
Red
Yeah.
nails.
That's still alright. Red nails.
Yeah. Could be a heavy metal band.
Soren's the smart one in the band.
Thank you, guys. So we're gonna do one more. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy the webcast so much more when there's other people playing with me. What's going on in the chat room there, Dan?
I'm gonna forward some questions.
Okay, here, you take this
We're
mic.
playing a traditional tune now. I wonder if I know it.
Oh, hello, chat. I have a microphone now.
Questions from the chat room.
Nice.
So oh well.
I swear, that is our genre.
All right, guys. What's
now
up, Dan?
I guess what I'm doing now is the problem is I'm now speaking to the chat room who's already read all of the stuff that I'm just about to say. So I'm gonna try and say it. You guys have another mic in there that that picks this up. Okay, there's a few comments. I'm gonna go back to who's the tall nerd?
The tall nerd?
I think that was.
That's me.
Who's the tall nerd? We've got a lot of tall people.
You're pretty handsome.
Hey, someone's
here's
getting lucky.
And I feel like this one's on the other end of the spectrum here. If you guys ever do a music video, you should be portrayed by puppets.
Puppets.
You're
Yeah.
not quite handsome enough.
You could do it like NSYNC. Am I the only
where
one who
else are
gets
we?
that joke?
You might have discussed some of this already. How long have you guys been a band? I think it's about 3 hours now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 hours.
Yeah, only a few months.
We've stopped a lot.
Somebody has decided your genre is porn groove.
Porn groove.
And there's another one that's Sesame Rock, because it reminds me of the type of music you'd hear in the old school Sesame Street.
Nice.
That's definitely a compliment.
I feel like that's legit. And where else are we? Somebody says hi to Evan. Brendan says hi.
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah, you get a hi back. Also, there were a lot of singing alongs with the ooze.
Hooray! That's what we like to hear. the idea is eventually someday when we get really sophisticated, you guys will be able to like patch in from home and play along with us. But right now there's a delay, so that kind of gets in the way. Yeah. But someday we'll get there. Yeah. More bandwidth, more technology, bigger budget. Not Slender.
More waistband.
Okay. I've got a few more shout outs here, but these are just shout outs. I've got another Hey Brendan, that's from Arlene. I've got a Hi Dan, that's for me.
That's for you, yep.
There's a Yo Yo, which I think is to everyone, and then a Yo G.
Yo G.
Okay. I've got another Hi Evan. This one's in all caps. So
Evan, you're like.
Hi Evan.
Hi you.
That's from Arlene too. And we've got Say Hi to Sore Bear.
Oh, nice.
Sore Bear?
I'm gonna go with that's Sore. Yeah. Okay.
We got a lot of hellos
I'm gonna
there.
give up this mic now.
Okay. Evan, would you mind grabbing that and sticking it in the stand?
I would love to do that.
Okay. Awesome. Go team. All right. I think. Hey guys, when we do the jam, which is going to be right after this song, I think the jam should be themed on your handsomeness. And then it'll be a real, what was it? Porn jazz? Porn groove music. Yeah. Okay, but first, on a more serious note, we are going to do this traditional folk tune. It's a Newfoundland tune called She's Like the Swallow. You guys might know it. No, there are children who watch this. And what I like to do in our shows is, because we haven't really done music for it before, you want to play the guitar? Yeah. Anyone who doesn't have an instrument should like stomp their feet, and that helps to create kind of like a bass kick sound. Yeah. All right. So here we go. She's like the swallow that flies so high. She's like the river that never runs dry. She's like the sun shine on the lee shore. I love my love, but love is no more. 'Twas out in the garden this fair maid did go, a-picking the beautiful primrose. The more she picked, the more she pulled, until she got her apron full. She climbed up on yonder hill above to give a rose unto her love. She gave him one, she gave him three, she gave her heart for his company. And as they sat on yonder hill, his heart grew hard, so harder still. He has two hearts instead of one. She said, young man, what have you done? How foolish, foolish you must be, to think I would love no one but thee. This world's not made for one alone. I take delight in everyone. She took her roses and made a bed, a stony pillow for her head. She lay her down, no more did say, but let her roses fade away. A little interlude, maybe. Before the last verse, because we've only got one left. She's like the swallow that flies so high. She's like the river that never runs dry. She's like the sun shine on the lee shore. I love my love, but love is no more. I love my love, but love is no more. I love my love, but love is no more. Oh yeah, the wooden wind chimes are good in this one. That was cool. I really like the way it built at the end.
Your voice isn't actually going through any speakers at all, right?
No, it's not. Yeah. That's another thing we gotta work on. And I was thinking
that
too.
went really well with it, though.
It did. Yeah. It sounded great. I feel like doing it from the start again.
It's weird when it's coming out of the same amp because I'm like, am I doing that?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys knew your voice well enough to find it. I'm not touching this thing.
I was thinking too when I was watching you guys through the screen that maybe I need to turn this into like a sultan's tent and like get all these scarves kind of thing, make it psychedelic and stuff. Yeah. I know the drywalls. Yeah.
Although this is good for lighting it, it reflects light, I'm sure.
Not very well, no. Yes, yeah, Matt came up with that one. Yeah. So now is the point where we cyber jam. So cyber jamming to the handsomeness. So basically, you guys we're gonna make it up on the spot at home. Grab an instrument, pots and pans, spoons, anything, feet, and play along at home. It's fun, I think.
What should we do? Should we start with like anything?
You can start with a rhythm. You can start with a riff. Open the suitcase.
Oh yeah, the Glock.
Oh, those are the best.
Woo! We won't be able to hear you, but we'll.
I bought like a Glock, but I thought like I would buy like a really like pro like expensive one, and I started using it. I'm like, that is so much better.
Remember, guys, we got lots of people.
If we play,
Yeah.
So let's all make little amounts of sound.
if we play in D, I can
Nah.
play along. I can try.
Let's
D it
play in
is.
D then.
Oh, gee.
I'm not very good with this.
Handsome in D.
Handsome in D.
No,
Like
I saw
handsome.
you guys.
Handsome Molly?
When I saw you guys tuning, I started trying to like tune my keyboard. And I was like,
So
this
you
is
guys,
just not-
when I stop, keep playing, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You stop.
When I stop, keep playing. Just don't stop until I yell
Okay.
at you.
And are you gonna start it?
No, you are.
Yeah, okay.
I'm really happy that
Handsome in
handsomeness
D.
like
Yeah.
There we
inspires that in you.
A handsome.
go. Ooh, thunder chamber. will come back next month when I Am Brown comes on to play some songs. Yes, we've done a collaboration, so that should be fun. And if you're in Toronto during Canadian Music Week, we are playing 2 showcases. I believe Sue might be as well. So look into that, and hopefully we'll see you there.